Welcome, RPG Limit Rate fans, to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Lefeinian Ladder Opal League Championship 4-way match featuring Chanigan, Wewbear, Rex, and Skar. My name is Hawk. With me today is DM Stewart 1981 with our tracker duo of Franklin Arin and Sinpyro and our restreamer Mechlin. We've got a very interesting race here today. You notice all of the map is effectively open to our runners. They're starting with the bridge, the boat, the canal, the canoe, and the floater. But you also notice they all have the same party because they are forced to have 2 fighters, a red mage, and a thief. No white and black mage, you'd think that'd be bad, but they also don't get magic. Instead, all the magic is going to be randomly assigned to different weapons and equipment, which, that's just fun. We also have the added craziness that they need that mobility to take advantage or to compensate for the fact that everything's randomized location-wise. We have an entrance and floor shuffle going on with deep towns. So the only entrance they will know is going to be correct is Canaria itself. The castle, anything else, you gotta find where that goes. As far as incentives, though, the incentive item locations are pretty locked out as well. We have Canaria locked. We have Sky and Sea incentives. Otherwise, they gotta find stuff through locating those incentive or those quest chains, or just find what's loose and available.
How many loose is there?
I'd have to double check the flags, but I know the key things like a ribbon and a masa, those are in the pool, but no Vorpal, no Excal in the pool, that much I know.
Sorry, I had some animal issues to take care of.
We all know pets are fun. As far as they get bashed in here, we will see that these enemies are scaled pretty high, anywhere from 70 on the low side up to 300. That's going to be fun without guaranteed access to things like nuke or fade, powerful sweepers, and the like. We should probably cover the Blurshings before they get going. I almost blew past that. The fighters will get plus elemental magic, plus 20 hit points, and plus 10% hit, which is excellent. We have no malices, just Blurshings. Thief, they will get plus 10 MDef, plus 4,000 gil, then SPE, which is Space, Poison, and Earth, I believe?
Status Poison Earth.
Status Poison Earth, my mistake. And then their Red Mage gets plus 800 gold, improved Cat's Claw, and Heal Magic Plus. So they get some good healing magic on the one mage they get. They also get a plus 4,800 Gil starter pack. And seeing the magic items, they've got a Ruse Stick item, Fire Stick, or Hammer, Heal 3. Yeah, the weapon's doing a good job balance out for the magic options. We do have hint givers on, which we may see them check, noticing there's no doors at the magic shops might disincentivize them to go to that location in the top left corner, but on top of everything, this is also a shard hunt.
Oh. Wow.
Blacksmith has the ribbon, so the incentive ribbon is the adamant turn-in. Once they find the dwarf and have the adamant.
And that is Toph at Corneria Castle.
That is huge.
You love to see it.
Yeah, you always want to see that sooner than later. A, because that's your end game target location, but B, if you kill Garland early, that means when you do find Canaria Castle, you get both the princess and the king. If you find Canaria before you find Garland and fight him, you don't get that item from the princess, so you have to backtrack. Fight not going all that well for Chanigan. Meanwhile, Wewbear taking a fight outside of Canaria just to get some levels, and there's a power bonk, plus 2. Actually, sorry, that's a saber sword, plus 2.
Yes.
And Chanigan goes for the Toph location, finds
Gaia.
Gaia.
Gaia. A lit 2 sword, a
and a
nuke
nuke
axe.
axe.
You,
Well, so much for magic being balanced out by being on weapons. How about infinite nuke across 4 party members from the start? You got
yeah,
nuke, heal, and ruse on all 3 party members for
Oh.
Chanigan.
and beyond that, Ruby is at Crescent Lake, wherever Crescent Lake is.
Cheap heal pots, not super expensive houses.
All right, that is. Skar finds Agama floor and. Oh, is that deadly? Do I see deadly tiles on?
That very well could be, because those 2 party members were not down to my knowledge. Yeah, it must have been, because he reset out and...
Oh no, he didn't reset out. He got
wiped.
booted. He got wiped.
Well, we'll see. We also see Chanigan found his way to Sky, looks like Sky 4, checking CCs. Problem with being at such low levels and being in these late game locations, what would normally be just an inconvenience is just straight up terrifying.
Yeah. But okay, and it's marked trapped shards.
Some level of convenience / consideration to the teams, and Chanigan with those nuke axes going to get a huge chunk of experience from this pack of Frost Wolves.
Yeah, Rax did the same from a sentry. And Rax gonna find those frosties.
We do have save on game over, so the wipe isn't that big of a loss other than just time to run back. That's one convenient thing, and one great thing when you're doing this level entrance and dives or entrance and floor shuffle is make it less painful. And whoop, that is Sky 4 into Bridge of Destiny. Tia has been found by Chanigan.
Ooh.
That is at Northwest Castle. Chanigan going to Marsh finds Waterfall.
Meanwhile, Wewbear and Rex pushing against Agama, and Skar looks like Agama goes into Ice Loop.
That is a nice terminus location to find. You got a good number of chests. It's not incentivized, but I mean it's a terminus to this dive, and again a lot of chests. Not every location can be a Fiend dungeon or an incentive location.
A Zap Stick. And a Fast Shirt.
Get a good
You
weapon,
love
get
to
enough
see
levels.
the Fast Shirt.
Nuke is a panacea, but not the ultimate thing. And there is Mr. Robot with Ruby, I think. Nope, that was a loot. That was a loot.
Yes. Doma Arigato.
What was that? I missed it. My brain. We saw the Ruby hint, did we not?
I missed it.
It was they be something. I think that was an instrument.
And Rax hitting something that I hit myself when I'm playing Seed that has no spike tiles, and that is muscle memorying around that the Agama trap tile. Okay. Skar goes into, okay, that's a marsh top.
Not that many chests, but it's more chests nonetheless.
Not that many chests, but it's something. It's easy to get to, and there is a shard.
Rax on his way to the Provoca location finds a seafloor as Chanigan finds the Sky Incentive floor. That is one of the incentive locations, as well as a few chests. Finds the bottle. Rax taking through the dive, and wow, we get Sky Incentive into a volcano into Sky 1. So what else will be here beyond Sky 1? Wu drops back into Provoca, to Canaria to res the party member. And check the shop, possibly. Nope. Leaves out.
Oh.
Goes for saving.
Oh, seafood party platter in that particular chest.
You know, I don't know which I'd hate more, the seafood party pack or the pack that just wiped racks with the waters.
Oh, the Naga water. That is a
Sarda?
rod from Sarda, which is at ice, maybe?
Yeah, Ice Cave is Sarda,
Yeah.
and that is, vanilla-ish rando finagling. And then Chanigan, that dives through multiple Earth locations, gets him all the way to Marsh Bottom.
And
As
Wewbear
Wu-
finds greater than less than. And Volcano has Titans West.
Well, better be a womp than have to dive deep as Rax moves on. Rax and Skar are on that right side. They found the Volcano Armory at Crescent. Another very chest-dense location.
Yeah.
And with their levels that they've got so far, it's much more survivable than some of these other locations, such as, well, Sharknado floor where Wewbear is, or anywhere in Sky that Chanigan was.
And Wewbear finds a fast shirt.
Multiple fast cast items is value because you have
Fire
multiple
3
high
shirt
hit
as well.
count. You have high hit count or hit percent on those fighters, so if you get good weapons and if you promote, they could be much more viable against single targets than a bunch of nuke shirts. Look at that armor. Jeez, you got multiple high-end shields
Yeah.
and a good bracelet.
With two fighters, that's gonna matter.
And of course, I say high-end gear when the base Blursings is a +3 minimum with +8 top end. So all of these weapons are going to be pretty sweet, as is the armor.
Well, with the 300% or so. Yes, DH Stum. The Nuke +4 axe in the store was a good find.
That was in Gaia at Toph. We do have the bottle for Chanigan, so at some point he might stop at Toph and get that check.
So Wewbear is doing Dragon or Lich's Closet, and Skar has found Carrie.
Okay, so that means Crescent is the volcano endpoint with Carrie. So we found our first Fiend, which is Yeti. Very climatically inappropriate, I'd say. Oh well. as Skar pulls up to Yeti in a much more color appropriate for the location Yeti. Wewbear finds Crescent itself and finds life axes. Is everything on an axe good today? Because we do have life and life 2 in battle enabled.
And that's a fire orb lit for Rax, which is 2 shards.
And yep, there is the ruby from Crescent Sages, which means we were correct. That was the loot out of the robot for Chanigan. Skar gets the kill, joining Rax in the has killed the Fiend in the volcano.
Wewbear going to go up and check Cece's gambit. Or not.
Sees no shards and ignores. Wewbear is an I need the things I need. I've got the gear that can make it work for now. Doesn't want to waste time checking too many boxes if there's no guaranteed something nearby.
And
Chanigan onto the volcano floor.
That is probably the correct play.
When you've got this kind of good equipment this early, I don't blame. Go for the fights that you need to take. Get the levels that you can, because you can see they're leveling up quite fast. They're already above 200 on the thief for Chanigan.
Yeah. And when you've got this level of competition, you've got to get what you need and go.
Yeti says, I don't think you need a second fighter. 11 hits, takes down the second fighter, but that focuses all that experience onto the fighter and the thief still standing for Chanigan, as Chanigan joins the I Got a Lit Orb club with the fire orb lit. Wewbear our only runner yet to fight a fiend.
Ooh, there's an Aegis Shield +8.
Give me some promotion. Wewbear finding that Tia gonna go for the Sky Fiend.
I support this play.
Yes, Northwest Castle having Tia is another really early Fiend location, which is not a bad thing to see. The scaling for their experience is set to 10% per incentive item. It's not locked to orbs, but I mean, fight the Fiends. You gotta get those extra shards. Hey. This fight against the giant snail Welk is worth 4 shards.
Yes, it is. Oh, and it looks like Wu has found his Massa.
Well, that is a sweet sword to swing with the +10 hit percent on those fighters. One problem with all the weapons having and armor having different spells assigned to them, you can see a spell assigned to a weapon like a Massa and not realize it's a Massa.
No.
We saw that in the Archipelago race before, where a Massa was the starting weapon item, and one of the runners didn't realize it and threw it away.
Ooh. Unless you know what you're looking at. Yeah, that's very possible.
Wewbear gets the first orb lit on his side with the air orb. 2 more shards value than the Tia replacement Yeti kill, but still a Fiend.
And heads into Waterfall, is gonna pick up that loot from Waterfall. And 17 on all characters for Wewbear.
Balance levels, not a bad thing. I will say the big thing that we're losing by not having magic is they cannot get exit or warp.
Right. Unless they happened to get a character that had teleport magic.
Yep, unfortunately, they got a heal plus magic red mage. Nothing else. But I mean,
It's
they've got
not
save on death, so
elemental.
it's not as big of an issue.
Elemental plus magic on the fighter.
I missed that.
It's not as bad in Waterfall with the spike tiles off.
Wewbear gets the loot, gets some shards, and starts the way out as Chanigan finds their way all the way down to the ice loop. When will we see a runner finally leave the inner sea loop? Because they've been in the inner sea for going on 18 minutes.
Oh, but there's been a lot there to get, so.
Most definitely. Now, once you get out of the inner sea, where do you think the first thing to check would be? Normally, you'd think Canaria or the Melmond Peninsula?
You mean Cardia?
Cardia, or the Melmond Peninsula.
I'm probably going to check Melmond Peninsula first. Because it's proximity. And you've got 5 entrances there you can check that are all very close. But I can see doing Cardia.
I could imagine going to Cardia if the runners remember they got the bottle. And it looks like Chanigan's not even going to bother checking the bottle just yet. They're going to go north and... Interesting. Chanigan's going to Gaia, has the bottle, doesn't remember that Gaia is actually at Toe, finds the cube lock and goes, wait a second, what?
Just going to go check Cardia.
And has 3 full lines of shards. Chanigan making fast work of getting those shards lit up.
And that is Ice Square into Marsh Bottom. Well, I'm sorry, Marsh Lower.
We already know what's in the link chest because they found Marsh Top.
Yeah. Into Rodlock.
With the Vanilla Sarda item means they've already got the rod. Now, do you check TFC? Nah, yeah, no. Not even gonna bother running for it.
Not worth it.
Earth TFC, one of the many out-of-the-way chests that you don't care about.
It's a Saber Bonk.
Nuke needs Vampire, meet Oblivion.
And that's Elfland.
And potential gear in the shops. Could find it as shop item, and also a hint to pick up if it's value.
Shop item was the cube.
Oh. That explains why Wewbear has the cube, and that'd be good to know, because, well, Wewbear knows where the cube locked is. Oh wait, no, Chanigan knows where the cube locked is.
Chanigan knows where the cube locked is.
Wewbear... We know where it is. Fun fact, having 4 people to focus on is hard to focus on with 2 eyes and 1 brain. And thus we have trackers, and we very much appreciate our trackers.
Yes. A big shout out for our trackers, Mechlin and Sin Pyro.
Franklin.
No, I'm sorry. Mechlin and Sin Pyro and Franklin. And our restreamer Mechlin.
And I thank you, my co-commentator, DM Stewart.
And you as well.
And the break.
I have, in fact, to answer a question in chat, I have, in fact, stumbled upon loose cube on greater than less than floor.
You know, like whenever it's that last check locked location, it's gonna be at that lock location. Like
And Rax taking the Welk fight. Chanigan in greater than less than.
New Caxes versus Sky Fiends. Sky Snail still surviving.
And Sky Snail's still going. Not anymore. That's a Sky Snail down for Rax.
Level 22 on both the standing melee characters, the Thief and the Fighter. Chanigan making quick work of checking for what is marked or not on that Sea Sharknado floor and finds their way into Earth Armory. And doesn't bother checking Earth Armory.
And Rax gonna check greater than less than.
As Skar is heading up the bridge to take on a Sky Snail. Much back overlap and route differentials coming back. Chanigan finds Crescent, gets the cube, and is going to get the ruby. We have seen at least one side of Titans, which gets access to a few chests, but doubt any of our runners are going to be running back that way anytime soon.
It's 4 chests, and you've got all of the you've got an airship, so it doesn't really do anything for you to find out where the other side of it is either.
Wewbear going to check the Cardias.
That's the ice square into March 2 into something that I don't remember.
Hint about a crystal from the sage. Totally missed where it said it was, just noticed the word crystal. We haven't found Matoya, so it's rather meh. And it was into the rod lock, which Wewbear has not found Stardust, unlike the other 3 on stream, so cannot continue that dive.
And Melmond is Lich.
I mean, shortcut the Earth Fiend, just go straight for him. Taking that Earth Fiend fight, finds a Tritoch, I believe, an Adamant coming out of the fairy check for Wewbear. Is that Tri-Touch, or how would you even say that?
Tri-Talk?
Tri-Talk? Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
okay, there's
it's
lava
shards.
floor. Okay, there's a lava floor for Wewbear into Earth 2.
Anyone who hasn't noticed, we didn't say this, no trap tiles. And
Into
that
dwarves.
is dwarves. Perfect time to find it, right after getting that adamant.
Yeah.
Ignores the Hooray Dwarf. Wewbear, we are disappointed in you. Finds a
That's
ribbon
a ribbon.
+4 from the adamant. We got the hint for that before, so that is nice kit to find. The only downside being it's not a caster item.
But you know what? I don't care. It's a ribbon.
Skar, I just realized, does not have the nuke axes and is actually trying to swing on Welk, and it is not going well. These
No,
nuke
it is
axes.
not.
Oh, and Welk had mute. That's insult to injury.
Well, I mean, not so much for the way Skar's approaching the fight, but we've got a Kraken floor in Earth Cave.
That is another Fiend found.
And
So we've cleared up all but one Fiend at this point.
There's a Cardia.
Turns into Melmond for Cardia Tiny.
Yeah. So Titan's East is one of the Cardias. Titan's West is a Cardia Zonk. And there is a Corneria Castle.
And Chanigan is the one who... There's the TNT, but Chanigan is the
Chanigan's
one who bypassed Toph.
Oh.
Well, it's a quick drive back, or flight back, and Chanigan gonna go ahead and say, damn it. Or actually, Chanigan is going to dive and kill a Fiend.
Yeah.
Take on Welk. Might as well head this way for a reason. The princess
has the crystal.
So we know
Wewbear gonna hit Sarda, get that rod, open the rod lock.
Gonna be like, why couldn't I have gotten this before? As Rax heads on to fight the Earth Fiend.
Meanwhile, Chanigan taking on Welk with those nuke axes.
Proving substantially more effective than what Skar had with the swords. This will be one thing that Skar will like, wait, how did y'all do it so fast? Because the nuke axe is truly proving value. That's to say, Skar's got like plenty of shards. It's just the ability to deal with large packs more readily.
Now Chanigan gonna take out that Garland.
Chanigan on Garland gets the kill, gonna be able to get the crystal from the princess now. Popping the... that makes sense. You pop it now because you've got the shards to get through, evidently. Or have... That's interesting. Just needs the key, and we'll be full go.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we know the key is not what the princess has, but, I mean, if the crystal leads to the key, this could be huge.
Yeah, this could be a big one.
Okay,
Princess has the key.
That. Okay, well, the crystal hint was wrong, or we misread it. Well, whatever the case would be, Chanigan is our first runner at just past 30 minutes to be full-on go mode. Whether Chanigan chooses to go,
it's
yes,
Chanigan is choosing to go.
Now, do we have it set to refight all Fiends or refight 2? We shall see. That is a very thin Earth Fiend proxy. It is a full refight, so we'll fight Yeti again.
Yeah. Oh, toxic.
The toxicity of our Yeti. Trying to use the life item to bring back up that fighter. We can't use those items outside of battle, so he has to get the resurrection in combat or not res at all.
Ooh.
Gets the heal 3 off, gets more nuke casts off. key for Wewbear as yet again the fighter root goes down. Oof, Red Mage
And
taken
soup.
out, no life cast.
No, we've got life casts because we've got life axe.
The Red Mage was trying to res the res root, but it got taken out before it could cast the life. So they have life axes on every one of the characters. It's just whether the life gets out before the party member gets taken out. And remember, every time they're using this life cast, they're not stacking up the damage.
Not stacking up nukes. And every time they're using the heal 3 stick, they're not stacking nukes.
The only good news is, for the most part, this Yeti has been single target, so
yeah,
possible
this Yeti
to survive.
has pretty much been punchy.
Fortunately, Yeti punches hard, because there's 575 instant takes down Toot. But back to nukes, and gets the kill. Chanigan threw 2 Fiends with all 4 members standing. And even if Chanigan gets wiped, this is great intel. Doomgaze, our one Fiend not seen. Heal 3, nuke, and heal 3. Doomgaze not hitting too hard though. 170 is not much compared to what Yeti just unleashed on Chanigan.
Right.
A limp-wristed bird is more than welcome. Wall is not going to matter because that only affects absorb. It doesn't help against the nuke sticks that just roll 400 flat, and there goes a nuked bird. Chanigan onto the final Fiendry fight.
Which is a Welk.
Nuked escargot, anyone?
That sounds rubbery to me. And Rax into Topher.
Full set of shards, has the key. Wewbear right behind, pops the loot plate, gonna check the boxes just like Rax did. Meanwhile, Chanigan still nuking some escargot. Whoa, 4th dimensional casting, both fighters down, and the kill. So Chanigan's gonna have to go into the fight against Chaos with just the Thief and Red Mage, and immediately have to try and res up the fighters and bring them up to up to survivable HP. This is really clinch. Chaos fails to kill the Thief, and life comes out. Gonna heal stick the entire party. Nope, Ruse gonna help try and keep that Red Mage survivable in case it has to be used for utility. Ice 3 says, res your bodies, I will make them bodies again, and Cure 3 is a free pass. We don't care, no damage has been dealt to Chaos, that's just a free turn. Heal 3 comes out before the life cast, helps keep the standing. Oops, slow 2, annoying, but again, we are nuke sticking this entire time.
We are nuke sticking and heal sticking.
Heal stick, whacks them in the head, nuke axe slices through them on a subatomic level with atomic fire.
Tornado is not a fun thing to see.
Well, people have
3 for
speculated
775.
Root down yet again. Question is, will fighting tornadoes with nukes actually work? It's been crackpot theory to use atomic weapons to interrupt supercells.
Take it from someone who lives in part of the country where you get those. No, that is just no.
And all the nuke sticks have done, or nuke axes have been undone because not only Cure 3, Chaos has Cure 4.
Oof.
Skar, meanwhile, finding that
And cake.
floor. We see 2 Fiend refights going on with Rex and Wewbear. We have Skar going after the C fight, and Chanigan finding that Chaos's spell list has rolled over or has multiple Cure 3s. And there's a skill Stone Poison.
Oh. For as free as the first part, as the rest of this seed has been, Chaos is not.
Topher is the great equalizer, even when you're running short Topher. And again, this Chaos could roll up 300% with these flags. A 300% scaled Chaos with Cure 3 and Cure 4 just seems like... Ugh. Which is why I'm glad I'm not running it, and I enjoy these 2 running it better, or these 4 running it far better. Ooh, Welk had Cure 4 as well. Wewbear finding that out to their detriment. Chanigan using a Saber Bonk. Is Chanigan going to try and do straight damage with Root to get around the healing?
Might be, that might be a plan.
I don't dislike it. We know Chanigan isn't going to be able to chip it down with the nuke axes.
Although dropping some nukes is helpful.
And Chanigan finds out Chaos has nuclear, says, you know what, I'm tired of your axes, I'm just going to use mine too. More saber stacks, upping that damage, upping that accuracy. Whatever sword that Chanigan's Root is wielding is going to hit quite hard when it hits.
And there's Tornado again.
Yep, so the skill and spell lists have both turned over. Chaos, meanwhile, Wewbear getting pulled, Skar taking the Princess's Key, and the Yeti fight for Rax. This could easily be caught up for. Chanigan may have much more damage dealt and much more time spent in this fight, but this Chaos has proven to be very, very tough to chew.
Looking to max out all of those saber stacks. And get... Oh.
Please tell me you've got a soft, because that is your sabered up Root fighter.
Yes.
There is the soft. Okay, good. That would have been a horrible turn of events.
That'll do it. GG for Chanigan with an official time of 40 minutes and 22 seconds.
That is crazy. Didn't get the fighter swing, but did get the kill with those nuke axes. GG's, we are joined the booth by our winner.
Chanigan.
Hello.
And just followed Wewbear.
Yeah, Wewbear not far behind.
This was
so close.
That chaos, man.
Oh my god. I feel like I lost like 5 years of my life doing this chaos fight. That was so stressful. That was amazing though.
The moment Chaos used Cure 4 and
boy.
Reset, continue.
My heart sank. When I saw the Cure 4, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be a problem. So that's why I started like using Saber Bonk on one of my fighter, which had nothing equipped.
And then it got stoned. It was like,
that's
really?
fine. That's fine. I was just scared if I ran out of softs. because I only had the 4-year start whip.
Well, it didn't matter in the end because there was time between the Cure 4s and the nuke axes just did the job. And, Wewbear, what did you think about finding those nuke axes?
I was pretty happy. That's how the previous ones went for me, and I would just like nuke everything down. But I don't know, I looted a lot more than I usually do in this one for some reason.
I think I had 43 chests, something like that.
Yeah, I had 90
like most of them were just shards.
Incidentally, Rax has just pulled Chaos.
Let's go Rax. Yeah, I had 93, I think. Not ideal, but
Yeah.
the Mazda was fun.
Yeah,
things less stressful.
Yeah, we were wondering where you picked that up. We missed it.
It's just in a chest somewhere. The bigger wealth is on this, so like you could have as many Mazas and ribbons as you want, really.
Yeah. What was the one that was? What was the spell on the Mazda? Do you remember?
Exfer.
Oh yeah, never found it.
For some reason,
I wasn't opening boxes anyway, so
yeah, you're not gonna find it if you don't open boxes. Well, there is one incentivized, but that also does need to do a lot of the seed. I didn't do much of the seed.
Nope. No, I think I did the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Noticing no one touched the Melman continent at all. No one touched anything on the, or not the Melman Peninsula, the Onrak continent.
Oh, Onrak,
no.
Yeah, and the entire upper continent as well. It was just the Cardia Isles, the main, and that was basically it.
That was
the inner sea loop into the Cardia, and then finish it off with the Melman.
Yeah, I cheeky checked the Cardia Forest and Gaia, and that's about it. The rest was
there's like nothing out there either.
Oh yeah, Gaia, we found the cube lock. We was like, he's going to Gaia to get the bottle swap, but wait, no, that's at Toph. He's going. Oh, that's a cube lock.
And crack on Chaos as well.
Oh man, I was so happy my thief had poison status and earth protection because boy, he wasn't getting it out.
Those life items, the nuke items, the heal items just got used ad infinitum.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it was sad there was no life 2 items. That's like a ton of fun, but so it goes.
It was harder than that.
I was sad I sold the wall sword for money, or no, it was for the life sword, whatever.
I can't sell wall sword. That's so good though.
Yeah, I found one, but sold it. I'm like, nah, life is more important.
Oh, I will say this: Rax has sabered his way up to doing a lot of damage, and there's Rax completed.
Hey,
GG. That's with the silver sword, I think.
Yeah, that's a silver sword.
That was over 1,000 damage. The silver sword is awesome.
That's nuts. Yeah, any swords with enough temper.
Oh yeah,
would just destroy anything.
GG.
GG's Rax.
And Skar has decided to opt out and forfeit the fight. GG's to Skar. Dang good shot.
GG's.
Good show.
No, that was fun. I like those. This flag set is the best one for this league, this season at least.
I agree. This was a lot of fun. This one.
Yeah.
I made a couple that were like purposely kind of annoying, but this one was like just fun.
Like the winter tournament one.
Winter tournament one and the co-op solo co-op one.
Yeah.
I didn't even do the last one.
Were fun.
Yeah, I picked 6 because like they were at the time less obnoxious than some of the other ones, but they've been like balanced out now, which wasn't on this patch. Mm-hmm. We were playing on the previous patch, so
yeah.
But a lot of the 6 ones aren't too bad.
At least I knew there was 1 or 2 Cure 4 because of the Welk. I think he has 2. So I knew there was 1 in the pool, maybe.
Yeah. Well, ended up with 1 and Chaos got 1.
Yeah.
Chaos always puts 1 in at least, right? So
yeah. Oh, that was fun. I'm so happy I got back the champion title.
Yeah. I would have liked to have won, but I'm also not too unhappy because it's stressful making Six Flags sets.
Oh yeah,
it's a
no,
lot.
I know, I know the feel.
And you're like, oh, everyone's gonna hate these. Everyone's gonna like think I'm a meme.
It's fine. At least people know what to expect from me next season because people know what I like to play.
Mhm.
So yes, you will see a deep dungeon seed
Yeah.
at some point.
I put one in for other people, but I dislike Deep Dungeon myself. But everyone loves it, so I put one in.
No, it's fun.
No,
But-
no, not everyone.
Most people love it, so I put one in.
The next thing you'll say is, "Oh, Noverworld."
Yeah, just don't do Noverworld, please. I
I'm-
hate Noverworld.
I might do one just to mess with people. I don't know. We'll see.
What is your option as champion?
Well, that is to look forward to.
So, since the Lefeinian League is finished up, coming up in the next few days, we have the beginnings of the Winter Tournament qualifiers.
Tomorrow.
I think it's tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good luck to everyone in that.
3 p.m. Eastern live race and 10 a.m. Eastern starting the async, which runs for till Thursday, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Very exciting.
The start of the biggest event of the year at the very start
Yeah.
of the year.
And following the Winter Tournament is the Duckling Derby, the Duckling Boot Camp and Duckling Derby.
I gotta say, I'm very happy I won because I just came back from a 13-hour drive today. So, yay!
Yeah, sorry about like
So
trying to push
tired.
today. It's just like
No, that's fine.
it's like oh, tomorrow's the winter tournament. It's like I
Yeah,
juggle a couple different seeds, but yeah, I'm happy you made it.
yeah, I know. I'm more happy
Chanigan.
here even since I won it.
Chanigan, I can only assume you got stuck behind a truck or something because you were going
if only.
so fast. All of you were going so
Yeah.
fast. This was a sub 45-minute run.
Oh yeah. No, if I had Masa or something like that, that was sub 40 for sure. No,
Yeah, after I
this
got the Mazda, I
seems-
should have stopped looting, but I kept going a little bit
Yeah.
more than I should have. Even in Topher, like, why did I loot those greed chests? I don't know. I'm like,
Mm.
maybe there's something cool.
Yeah, you never know. Second Masa, maybe.
Let the goblin consume you.
I know, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know that's my problem. One of my problems is loot goblining. So congratulations, Chanigan. Congratulations to all 4 of our runners tonight for
Yeah.
making it to the finals in the Opal bracket of the Lefeinian League.
Yeah, for real. GG's to everyone that participated in the league. As always, I think this is one of the best showcase of player skill. Like, we do this twice a year now. And there's a lot of people that play it, and there's a lot of different flag sets. So I don't know. I love the league. It's so much fun.
Me too.
And
Final?
I'm still the only one that never went below Opal. So yay.
Final thoughts, Chanigan.
Yeah, that was about it for real. Again, GG's, Wewbear, Skar, and Rax. And I gotta say thank you, GG's to Phoenix too, which wasn't able to make it today, where Rax was promoted. Let's say that to Opal. Very good players all around. Like, everyone in the league is pretty good, and very happy that this season was successful.
Wewbear.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Thanks everyone for putting on the show. Looking forward to watching this one back. Doing the button pushes and the comms and everyone. Love you all. Yeah, had a lot of fun. Looking forward to next season already.
Final thoughts, Rax. I think you might have push to talk. I think you might need push to talk.
We have an unfortunately silent Rex.
Final thoughts, partner?
GG's to our runners. Thank you yet again for joining us. Then a friggin' nitro race. There's no way to say this wasn't a jet seed, but it wasn't so much just a jet seed, it was a jet seed based on how fast you guys all are, and I am envious of your skill.
Fast?
Oh,
I had the wrong mic wired up. I'm so sorry.
That's no worries. Final thoughts on the seed?
I just wanted to say GG's. This was super fun. I hope we get to see this flag set again or something like it. So Chanigan.
yeah. No, I'll try to do something like that. For real, this is, like I said, this is one of the best flag set that I've played in the league. So I might tweak it a bit, so it's a bit more dangerous. We'll see. But yeah, something like that
when it's
will
like 1
definitely
to
come back.
300%. It's like, it needs to be a little bit more dangerous. 300% chaos. We need to crank that up a bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you don't hit a nuke item early, I think it's plenty dangerous. But when you do in a shop, then it's like, well, okay, now we're trying for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tested it with like the lower weapon, like items on the spells on the weapons. But I was like, I want to have fun. Life 2 nuke. Let's go. But that's certainly something that you could tweak on it. Sorry.
Yeah, you were not wrong about the early nuke item. As far as for myself, thank you to all the runners for letting us restream you. This doesn't happen without you letting us restream you. Thank you to Mechlin89, our restreamer. Thank you to Franklin RN and Sin Pyro, our trackers. And on behalf of both, my commentary partner Fabian Hawk, I have been DM Stewart 1981. Good night, everybody.